Hello everyone and welcome back to another Railway Empire video. We're back on, I think this is number 12 we're on now. And yeah, in this one, I actually don't have a plan for what we're going to be doing. So let's quickly just have a look and a scout to see what we could actually do. Now, Bangor's just grown, that's fantastic. It's now 3 bars, which does mean it now can have another industry. Now, I can see we've got sugar there. Are there any apples near? But there is apples over there. So what I'm thinking then for this, we could have another no, we didn't ever put a distillery there. No, where do we put the distillery? Oh, we put that at Buffalo. So we could put that there. Let's quickly have a little look at what we could put in there. What have we not got? Ceramics. Which, yeah, I mean, you've got one of the sort of ingredients there. Oh, actually, hang on. We're going to do ceramics here. Look, you've got coal there. I'm guessing that's coal there. The other sort of red thing there, perfect. Well, we'll do that. We'll do ceramics, and that'll be something different for Bangor, the northern powerhouse of the thing. Yeah, whack that in. I don't know, north of the north side. It's got a little smudge in behind if she wants to. Go on. There's one of our new ones that we did in the last episode. There comes sort of a cuts through the valley. It is signalled, isn't it? Yeah, it is signalled, that's fine. Okay, well, let's get that connected up then. So we're, actually, that'll be good use, because then we can, yeah, brilliant. That can then go to, depends how steep is it going to be. Oh, you see that minus 250, well, okay. No, it's fine, it's relatively flat, actually, which is good. So we'll get that in. There you go, and that can then go into Bangor. We'll make that, yeah, like that. Because we probably might have 2 trains on there. Depends really how busy the place gets. Bangor has got no, it hasn't got a maintenance place. Well, let's not put one in there. I'll put it up here. We've got the money, so it's fine to do that. So we'll get that in. Johnson train station, and you're going to Bangor. And you have to take, let's say 4 before you can leave. Switch, and that will be a Dunham on there. There. So that's that. That's good. And I'm going to connect the other place up, which is right next to the line, so it just works out really, really nicely. Harris stop. And we haven't got many trains on this, so we'll just connect it up like that. Although in future, I might change that. But for now, that's fine as it is. Do that. Get that in. We'll then put a maintenance shed here. There we go. And also what we want to do, just double check, yeah, it does have supply towers. Good. And that will then be Harris stop to Bangor. And that one, as it's going to be going on relatively... No, we'll do 4 as well. We'll do 4. Let's flick over to there. Dunham. Boom. There we go. It's been done. We have ceramics. Ceramics have been born. Let's try and get a screenshot of our ceramics place. It's annoying when it sort of highlights things. I don't want it to highlight something. Not the track there. Boom. So we now have ceramics, which is great. Let's 54 stations connected. And also what I'm quite tempted to do is also buy some more industries. Let's just see how they're getting on. Okay. Syracuse. We own everything there, don't we? No, we do own everything there. And it actually looks like they are transporting the furniture. No idea where, but it is actually starting to go somewhere. I can see 4 out of 9, so production's still going quite nicely. We've got the dairy as well there. Let's, shall we try and upgrade? Oh, actually, hang on. Where's that? That's why we literally had like 1 million a second ago. We've been buying stuff. Furniture factory. What's the level? Oh my god, 4.9 million for that. Let's get that up to level 2. That's doing relatively well. And the others for now, we'll leave as they are. Syracuse is still growing. I don't know how much it will grow because it's got like a bar at the moment. It's just got the arrow and like a... Maybe that's because we I don't know, but yeah, it's not getting there just yet. Speed up time. Right, let's see. What else do we need to do? I think probably the next connection we'll do is probably maybe south of Pittsburgh, because we sort of haven't touched on that for quite some time. Now sort of the northern parts are pretty well connected, and I say doing quite well. It might be worth, well, doing that now, heading south. But nice to see Bangor is going well. Let's quickly just have a look at our trains there. There you go. That's delivering the coal. So that should, yeah, because it's now producing. So we should start seeing some ceramics being made. Smudge, what are you doing? Come on. So he keeps going behind, then back out front, and behind. There you go. She's like sitting behind, sort of behind me on my chair. Let's see, what are you waiting for? What's going on here? Waiting to be steel. Okay. Or do we finally expand maybe the northeast corridor a little bit further south? As we just completely have left it for ages. I say, I've got an idea here actually. Pittsburgh, Parkersburg. There's a little gap there. I don't know how flat that is. Probably not. You could probably get through there. If you sort of swing it round. Yeah, you could probably get through there. So we're going to do that, I think. So we'll sort of have a loop. The southern loop. So Washington, D.C., Charlottesville, Big Lick. And then sort of round into here. I reckon that's a relatively good idea. So let's do that. So we'll get this in like that. There we go. Our first expansion to this part of the route in quite a while. It's relatively flat between these two. 2% there. Let's go a little bit further over there. 1% good. 0 even better. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. And that will then go on to that one, I think. And then we can double that. Right, we got that doubled. Oh, something's starting. Oh no, let's quickly mute that. That's something on YouTube there. I don't know if you did actually hear that. Let's do that. And then we'll change that to that. And we'll get that in. Supply. I thought I just moved the whole road there. We always put supply towers right near the roads. They must not like us. So that's all now signalled. Good. Yeah, then we want to try and swing it round into... Oh, hello. 1823. There we go, right. And then round we go into Big Lick, and then Charlottesville, then back up to DC. And then what we can then do is maybe... expand the northeast, the east coast services down to... I don't know, actually. Charlottesville, then Big Lick, then Durham, or maybe just skip Big Lick out and go straight to Durham. Don't know, you got Wilmington, Delaware down here. So this up we're going to have some sort of coastal line as well. There's going to be like one that sort of cuts across and one sort of goes round. Decisions to be made. Well, let's try and get to Big Lick. Put the station this way round. Put it right at the edge as well. And let's try and break ground. Let's make another mountain pass. But yeah, we don't want it being too steep. That's the only concern. And I don't really want a tunnel either, because tunnels are quite expensive. Although really that's our only option, isn't it? It's really our only option of tunnelling that. But then the tunnel's going to have to go on for ages. I mean, 3%. You can just about get through there. It's sort of the only place for quite a while actually where you can go through. So it's quite a vital link, this is. And I don't want it being too steep, because otherwise trains will go really, really, really slow. Which we don't really want. What we'll do is we'll continue this sort of this way. Let's just get that sort of done. Oh no, I want to build it. What? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, let's just, you know, do that along that way. Why is it not building it? Oh wait, it keeps like getting rid of my planning. Do building. There. I'm gonna get rid of that last bit there, as that was on a bit of a grade. Let's quickly just get this in. Then we can have the junction coming off of it, and maybe try and make it a bit more smoother. Slightly more gentle grade. That'll be like that. Right, let's see. Let's look at our contours. So the closer together they are, the steeper it is. So this side here, no, I'm not going up there. Possibly here though, there's quite a nice gap here. So let's try and come round. Swing it up if we can. 1%, and that's good. I'm liking the look of that. 1%, let's go for that. 1% will... Oh, hang on, it doesn't... Right. Build that. Okay, so we've got the junction coming off now. But we want it to try and be as flat as we can, really. Because, yeah, I don't really want to be getting a tunnel here. I mean, I know money-wise, it doesn't matter too much. But it just... Yeah, I don't really want a tunnel. Although if we have to, we have to. So we try and take it up as gently as we can. 1%, maybe 2%, 1%. Then, I think anything we do, it will have to have a tunnel. Although try and make that tunnel as short as we can. There's a little gap on that side there. Let's try and get out there. What if we try getting up to here? It's too steep then, isn't it, going round? Hang on, 0% there? No, that can't be right. Or is it? 0%? Okay, well let's try and do that. Oh, I like this. Yeah, this is... Let's look at those contours. We might have to have a little tunnel here, though. Yeah, we have to go through that bit there. That's that. If that's that for tunnels, that's good. Oh, hang on. No, we're gonna need more than that. Just try and find the best. But there's gonna be a tunnel just coming up here. I mean, look how steep that is. We're not getting up there. So, what is the best place for a tunnel? That would be here, wouldn't it? I mean, that's pricey, but we've minimised what we need there. Oh, there's another one as well. At this point, we might as well just go straight through. Not too sure on that. Yeah, because if we don't have a tunnel, we have a 7% grade, which really not really what we want. What if we just go straight through there? That might just be the easiest way to do it. Just go straight through that one there. But we sort of minimised. Yeah, it might have to be. We might have to leave it at that, really. We've done it. We built it. So we didn't have to have a tunnel here, which is good. And we've just done sort of one medium-sized tunnel there, which I didn't really want to do a big tunnel. So I think we've done okay there. And do the parallel side. You want double basically anywhere. It's probably the best we could have done. See, we've stuck to that valley section there. We've got a tiny tunnel there. That valley section there, and then it's got the other sort of steep sort of hump. So we've had to go through there. But yeah, and it's from here. Probably might need a tiny tunnel. Actually, a cutting will probably do here. Actually, let's see. It does want a little tunnel, doesn't it? Not too sure on that. Tunnel or no tunnel? I mean, yeah, 7% up there. It's the only place we can go through. It's going to have to be a tunnel. It's going to have to be. And then swing it around. I think we've done all right there. And you've then got to swing it around towards Parkersburg. We'll do all that. Yeah, I think that's probably... That will do. That will do, and we'll double that up as well. Well, we have now arrived into... We've, I suppose, well, not completed the loop just yet. Get this bit joined up. We'll signal that, so that's a job done. Supply tower. We'll get one. It's going to be a junction here, but we'll pop it there. And what we'll also do is, I think for this one we'll put... no, you got one at Pittsburgh, actually. That's fine. I was going to say a maintenance place. But should be okay. So it's just this gap here now, between Washington, D.C. and Big Lick. So once we got that in, we're doing pretty good. As we've then we've then got 3 different connections through, I suppose, the mountains. We got... Oh, what's going on there? Still spawning in. What's spawning in? Got a breakdown here. Boo! Luckily it's off the line though. Yeah, we've then got... Well, I suppose that doesn't really count as one, does it? We've got... What's that saying? That's saying maintenance needed. That's still on 50%. Yeah, we've then got this one here through. We've got this one up here, which, well, it was quite easy to do, wasn't it? It's sort of the end of the mountains. And then the one, the one now here, which is probably the toughest one, as we've actually had to do some tunneling on that. Let's get Charlottesville connected. We'll do all the industry after. So we'll just get them connected first. That's relatively flat and easy to do. Yeah, 1%, that's fine. And then we've got to double that up, which we can then do like that. And we'll also get a grid in this end as well for that. Maybe we need to start having some passenger only services. That would be good, some sort of faster ones. Now we're getting slightly further distances. That'd be good to get them in. What are you complaining about? Slow due to missing supply. You're always complaining about missing supplies. You know what? I'm just going to build a supply tower there. Now they can't moan. And then we've got to connect up Charlottesville to DC, which again should be relatively flat. Yeah, relatively. And that then will connect up to that one out on there. There you go. So we've now completed the loop, and then we'll just do that. Get that in. Nice. That's a really good job, that is. We've done that. Get one of them in. Good job. Good job done. And then what we'll do is we'll then quadruple track that, as when we can start maybe having some fast services going down the coast. There you go, like that. Look at that, 4 tracks now. Boom. And this will probably be quite... Well, it already is fairly busy. Yeah, that looks fine. And in fact, we'll actually put a grid in this side. As, yeah, maybe some services from the south will terminate at Washington, D.C. In fact, they will, as we'll have a line which comes off here down towards Norfolk, which is sort of off that way. One of the cats is, mate, you shouldn't be watching. It's embargo on this. He's like, I don't care. Right. Let's quadruple it even further to Big Lick. And then we'll start thinking about getting some trains in. I'll get a grid in. Oh. There you go. We'll get a supply tower. And we'll then signal that. Good. That's really good, that is. I'm chuffed we managed to get that in. And also now expand. Do we do that? Should we do that? I'd say we could now have... Ooh, idea. We could have Syracuse to Big Lick services. Or even Washington, maybe. Or just expand the pre-existing New York to Pittsburgh services down to Big Lick. But then really I want them to then continue south in future. So I think what we'll do is we'll put another rail line in. And it will be... I think maybe Washington, Charlottesville, Big Lick, Parkersburg, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, and then to Syracuse. But can that even handle? I probably can handle a few more trains. Or is that almost at capacity? But it would be really good to connect though. In fact, we've done it. If need be, we'll build another station at Syracuse. If it's too busy. Although I reckon it should be okay. Yeah, I want that to be on the right hand tracks there. That's good. Yeah, that goes along here. And then up this way. Up to, yeah, Buffalo. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll just have to see if Syracuse can actually handle the capacity, but I reckon it probably can. But worst case scenario, we will put in another station at Syracuse. Yeah, I mean, it is actually quite busy. Look at that. So we put in another one now. Let's we'll get that rail line in, just then it can get going. We'll get a Dunham on that, and that can have 6 trains. Right. Yeah, I don't want to sort of overstress this original station. So I think what we'll do is we will get in another station, Syracuse South. Well, I'm not sure you can actually... I don't know if you can actually name them. But it should further help with capacity. Hopefully. I'll make that 4 tracks as well. So that'll be sort of the secondary station in the city. That's good. That's another improvement. Like that. But yeah, I don't know if you can actually name the stations. But it's certainly a sort of way of doing it. But if you can't, it would be nice if you could. KALYPSO, please make it so we can rename stations. If you can't, you might be able to. I'm probably being silly. You probably can. And then what we'll do is, yeah, I just don't want to overdo this one, as this is already getting... it's not too bad, but just don't want to overdo it. Whereas with another station, then it doesn't really matter as much. In fact, shall we just go mad and connect up this lot as well? Yeah, let's do it. Syracuse is like the railway hub. And quite cool seeing it as well like this. It's a massive junction. Oh, that's fantastic as well. As before, you didn't have that on Railway Empire 1, where you could sort of attach onto a 4-track one like that. It's brilliant. That's another improvement. Like that, brilliant. And then we get another grid in, I think, this side as well. That's really cool, actually. Look at that. That's a really cool looking network now of that. Actually, saying that, now we know we can do that. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that and that. And try and swing that round onto there. Now we know we can do it. That's really nice the way you can do that now. Very good. As yeah, before you couldn't do that with a 4-track line like that. Sort of getting it, attaching it on all the way across. That's really, really good. Look at it, I love it. Oh.
You have completed this task.
Good way. And what we'll do then is route list. That would be Washington. Yeah, Washington, wasn't it? Something on there. Where is it? Be that right down the bottom. That one. So that can now change then. Instead of going into that Syracuse, you can go into Syracuse 2. If we switch focus. How do we get rid of it? Delete entry. After Buffalo. No. Hang on. No, go away. You then go into there. Switch focus. This is a bit more tedious, eh? Up. Up. There. Well, there we go. That's brilliant. We've done very nicely there, I think. So we've now got trains coming into the second station within the city. Whilst we're here, let's think about connecting some of the industry up. So Big Lick, you want that? You can have that. And so we'll put a maintenance shed in here as well. Every couple of stations along. That can go up to there. So yeah, get these industries connected. Very, very important you do. So do it. It's important. That goes like that. That goes like that. New rail line. Martin Terminal. It's Big Lick. That then has to take 4 before it can leave. And we'll get a Dunham on there. There you go, that's now going to be connected to an industry. This will need the same treatment. So we'll get that connected. Taylor Terminal. That's going to go onto there. I only need one train on there. It's only a little diddy one off. It's got the supply tower, although it doesn't have a turnaround point. So I'll quickly have to get rid of that supply tower. Do that. Put it back in there. Good. And yeah, we'll put one of those there. New rail line. No, not that. Taylor Terminal. Parkersburg. And you have to take 4. Oh, you got the first train there, I can see. See one there. Takes that. What else does Parkersburg want? I'm thinking probably grain or corn. Yeah, it wants corn as well. Well, what we'll do for that then is we could actually make it the same train. Saves us the hassle then, doesn't it? Lee Station. Yeah, we could just make that the same train. If we can get that across. It'll be a bit of a pain, isn't it? Like that. 61 stations. Like that. That's really good, that is. I'm impressed with that. Yeah, we'll just make that the same train. Route list. That one. In fact, let's quickly just delete it and we'll do it again. It's easier than editing it. Lee Station, Taylor Terminal, Parkersburg. And it's going to take 4 from each. So Lee Station, it takes a maximum of 4. And a minimum of 4 as well. Then goes to Taylor Terminal. And it has to take a minimum, I suppose it would be 8, wouldn't it? And that should then be another line down. Brilliant, that's good. Something's complaining about supplies. That has a supply tower though, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got one literally just there and they're complaining about supplies. Unbelievable. There you go, it's one of the first trains into there. Awesome. Well, I think we're going to call it an end there for that episode. We've done quite a bit in that. So we've now got 2 sort of stations at Syracuse. We've now completed... Actually, we haven't added the services in yet, so let's quickly do that actually before we do end up. And also, we haven't actually connected what the cities want. Charlottesville, what would you like? So we won't end just yet. They want sugar, actually. They want sugar. They want these 2. So what we can do for that is just do that right in the middle. And go back to that. That then comes through there. We haven't got a grid at that one, I don't think. No, we haven't. So we'll do that. That then goes across like that. Get that in. That goes like that. And we will put in a grid, I think, if we can. Should be able to. Just a little short one. There you go, literally just that. Which means it can then turn around. I'm getting a maintenance place here. Maintenance depot. New rail line, Ward Rest to Charlottesville. And you're going to have to take a minimum of 4. That should be all of them then connected. And it's just expanding the pre-existing rail line down to there, which we can do now. This will finish us off. So that will be, I don't know, that will be New York. That one, there you go. So we can now expand this one to go even further south. So at the moment it doesn't actually do much, I suppose. Washington DC, you're then going to go to Charlottesville. That's after Washington DC. And then to Big Lick. And that's where you will, for now, end. And then you'll then go back to Charlottesville. And then after that, DC again. That's pretty good. We've done that then. Just got to make sure they're on the right line. What do they travel on for this one? Yeah, let's flick that over. So after Washington, you then need to go on this line. But then it goes all the way down there. That's annoying. Let's quickly do that. Need to move that up. Keep moving it up. There you go, that sorted itself out, and it also is fine on that side. There we go, let's confirm that. And also, we might as well now try and get some new trains on there. So let's edit that. Trains, and we get another 3. I reckon for that. Well, there we go. The network is very much expanding now. We've got trains connecting other places up. Syracuse has a whole new station. So pretty successful episode. But links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.